Hello there, everyone. And welcome to more creepy story time. Also known as interactive horror stories. Sorry for that little jump scare there in the beginning, but you guys get to laugh at me shitting myself all the time. Figured I'd get one over on you for a change. Okay, so today we're going to be reading Evil Beneath the Ground. Ooh, that probably involves zombies or something. Oh, well, that picture right there doesn't look too fucking appetizing now, does it? No, sir. Oh boy, that just makes it look bad right from the get-go. You are a goth university student with no friends. Oh, of course. But, of course, you have to be... just because you're goth, you have no friends? That's what they're trying to say? Huh? Stereotypes. Okay. You join the school trip to a lake and the forest near it. If you decide to wander in the forest at night, you will find bare footprints. Those are coming from a black hole with a ladder. Will you descend down? Abso-fucking-lutely not! For one thing, if it's a dead person, well then obviously, duh. You know, because there's always that distinct possibility that it could be something like that. But even if it was a living person that even isn't a threat, that's still, obviously, that's their hole. Why are you gonna go trespassing in another man's hole for, huh? You don't go digging around in other men's holes. That's not... Okay, moving on. Anyways, press any... Oh my god. I'm in a really good mood today, in case you couldn't tell. Okay. You are a young university student who identifies as a goth. Who identify as... Did fucking Tumblr write this? Okay. You are a lonely person. People think that you want to be alone, but in fact you couldn't find someone you felt affinity. I'm going to assume that means you couldn't find someone that you felt an affinity for. I'm trying to be nice, I really am. I don't think English is the first language of whoever wrote these, but, you know, anyways. They're still well done. Everyone is so distant from you. Nobody you know listen... I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hold on. I'm not in the right... Okay, I'm finally in the right mindset. I'm sorry, this shit just cracks me up sometimes. I can't help myself. Okay, I've been holding it back for so many episodes, and this was just finally my breaking point. That shit in the beginning just fucking killed me. Okay, anyways. Nobody you know listens to the music that you love, like Blahos and The Mortal Coil and The Sisters of Mercy and etc. I don't know what the fuck that first one said. You heard about a university field trip to a lake and the forest around it in autumn. There would be a picnic. Also, alcohol is permitted. You could bring your own drinks. You joined the field trip, not only maybe you could make some new friends, but you also love the nature, especially when it's a cold season. Is it just me, or is the grammar getting worse with each story? It's like, the closer they got to the end of writing these, like, the lazier they got with it. Like, I'm so tired. No more can type. Words hard are difficult-ish. Okay. Okay, I'm done harping on it. I get it. Shut up. I'm gonna keep going. But of course you couldn't make new friends once again. During the 2 hours of bus travel, you found out that every other student who joined the trip were already friends. They simply ignored you. You also didn't approach them. As a result, all you could do during the bus trip was looking outside the window or play games on your phone while you listened to their joyful laughters. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but compared, like, the other ones, they were at least still somewhat legible. This one's just fucking awful. I can't make heads or tails of this. Oof. Did the developer outsource this one to his 2-year-old brother? What the shit? Oh my god. We're gonna try. You have mixed feelings about this picnic by the lake. You can't feel yourself as a part of the joyful youth who are enjoying the nature trip. After having a picnic barbecue, they play a game with a ball in which they formed a circle. I don't know if I can make it through this one, honestly. It's just so awful. Oh, oh. I know you want to hear this. I know you do. And I'm sorry. I'm gonna try. Oh my god. I can't help myself though. It's just... It's like I have my own episode of Your Grammar Sucks going on over here. Okay. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Okay, This is... You guys are probably don't even care about the story anymore. The immersion has been completely broken by now. It's fucking done. Oh my god. Okay, no, we will... I am one to... when I open a candy bar, I finish that motherfucker. So, we're gonna do this. Okay. Everyone participated in the game except for you. I'm gonna try to... I'm gonna read what I'm seeing, but I'm gonna try to, like, on the fly, like, fucking properly fix the grammar as I read it. See if I can do it. But you enjoy the nature trip somehow. As said before, you love nature. You took pictures of the lake with your phone, and you don't plan to post the pictures anywhere. There is a huge forest near the picnic area, and you have always found peace in the greens of the forest. After the sun sets, people begin to light a campfire and drink. People around your age, they generally prefer beer, but you don't like it. I can relate to that. You feel it kind of overfills your stomach and causes nausea after 2 cans, and plus it tastes like ass. Instead, you prefer stronger drinks. Well, I mean, I do like my rum and Coke. Rum and Pepsi, actually, if I'm being honest, but, you know. You know what else is good? Screwdrivers, some vodka and orange juice. Oh, love that. Well, good stuff. Anyways. Today you brought a bottle of red wine and a wine glass. Well, that's, I mean, wine tastes like ass too, so that's not much better. They gathered around the campfire while you drank your wine alone, away from them. A handsome guy brought his guitar from the bus and began, well, I wish they would have specified that we were a female. They just said we were a goth university student. How the fuck were we supposed to just... Well, actually, I'm not going to assume. Could be a male, too. Could be a gay male. It does... I don't know. Is it an equal opportunity game? I didn't say anything in the disclaimers. There were no disclaimers. So... let your imagination run wild. Apply it to yourself, or apply it to whatever you want it to be. I don't fucking care. And, well, you finished your second glass of wine. I'm sure they want us to assume that it's a female because she's a goth drinking wine. You know, that's just... They're trying to paint a picture here, but... As I said, fill in the blanks with your own imagination. The campfire and moon illuminate the darkness, and the sun has already set. There are about 5 hours left for the picnic before it ends. You will be going back to the city with the buses. You'll be taking the bus back to the city. The handsome fellow, you know, aforementionedly mentioned, is playing a calming song. You might join this group, but you also feel a strong urge to have a walk in the dark forest. Why? Why? Is it because you're drunk, maybe? That sounds like an idea that a drunk person would have. Hey, I'm wasted off my ass. You know what sounds like a fantastic fucking idea right now? Let's go walking in this pitch-ass, dark-ass motherfucking forest in the middle of the night, where surely we will get hurt or murdered, and because we are drunk people, we just wandered into a place where no one could find us, probably fell down and broke something. Stupid, is what I'm getting at. Stupid idea. So, let's join the group, because going off into the forest just sounds like death. You approach the group. 2 girls notice you. They open a space for you to sit between them. One of them is blonde, the other has long black hair, also known as brunette. They wear colorful clothes, contrasting with your black outfit. How are you? What are your names? Don't talk to them or just leave without saying anything. Well, that would be the most awkward thing to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna come over here, sit down, look at you, get up, and then walk away as if to say, nah, fuck these bitches. I changed my mind. Alright then. What are your names? Just ask him, how are you? Let's be fun. The blonde girl says, we are fine. They neither say anything else nor ask how you are. I don't know if I'll ever do that again, so enjoy it while it lasted. What are your names? The one with the black hair says, we have boyfriends. I only asked your names. Wait, so, I'm confused. Are we a guy or a girl? You are trying so hard, aren't you? The blonde says, and they both laugh. Fine, fuck you. I tried to be nice. They don't like what you say, but they don't react either. They keep sipping their beers as you leave them. Fine, you motherfucking stuck-up pricks. You can stay with the other students or go to the forest. Well, now this is what would happen in a horror movie. The person would be like, well, fine, fuck these preppy motherfuckers. I'm gonna go into the darkness because I'm a goth, and I am one with the night like Batman. Alright, explore the forest. You stand up and wander away from the picnic. You feel the call of the dark forest, so you walk along the path into the forest. Ah, the trees are high and still green. Maybe they stay green in all seasons, you don't know. Your field is not biology. The soil is wet and muddy. It must have rained before your group arrived at the lake. You leave boot prints on the soil as you walk. There are no clouds in the sky. Full moon and stars illuminate the forest, but that's not enough for your eyes. You turn on the flashlight of your phone. There's an app for it too. Well, no shit. I'm pretty sure people are aware that there's a flashlight app on the phone. Matter of fact, in most smartphones it comes fucking standard. It's not even an app, it's just built into the pull-down screen. You can't clearly see, but notice rabbits in the distance. Naturally, they run from you, as they have noticed your presence. You begin to think that you might have gone too far from the picnic, but there is nothing interesting in the picnic area. You somehow feel like the darkness of the forest is your friend. Only friend. Let's continue then. You continue on the forest path. After a few minutes, you noticed footprints on the soil. They seem to belong to a human with bare, big feet. Probably a man. The prints cross the path. Let's follow him, because horror. What else did you think I was going to do? You think I was going to make the smart choice? Of course not. The story... I've learned the hard way that if you do the smart choice that would help you survive, the story doesn't fucking go anywhere. If you want the horror to happen, you have to do dumb shit like people in horror movies. It's cliche as fuck, but it works. You follow the footprints on the soil. They keep changing directions. You find yourself at an elevation, and the prints stop here. Whoever was walking, he didn't leave prints. Those you could follow. Whoever was walking, he didn't leave prints. Whoever was walking, they stopped leaving footprints that we could follow, basically. He might have gone anywhere, as he didn't follow a single direction. Well, then follow his route back. You decide to go to the place where he comes from. After a long walk, you find yourself at a hole. There is a lid and a long rope near it. The man clearly comes from the hole. His footprints prove it. When you hold your phone's light into the black hole, you see that there is a ladder inside the hole. You can't see the end of the hole from your position. As a curious and drunk boy, so we are a boy, okay, you feel a strong urge to descend. Well, then maybe I was the one stereotyping based on descriptions. Oh, it's me. I'm the fucking asshole. Oh, Jesus Christ. I have become what I hate. Fare thee well. Goodbye, everyone. I'm quitting YouTube. I'm done. Alright, so contrary to what I said in the beginning of the video, we're actually going to go down the hill, or hole, because horror. As you need to use both your hands to climb down, you put your phone into your jeans pocket. No, you don't need both hands. You can climb down a ladder one-handed. Well, I mean, you can kind of elbow the other one. Also, you could just maybe put the phone in your mouth or something. You gotta be able to see. You got a piece of rope. Tie that motherfucker to yourself. Whatever. Anyways, you know they have belt clips for that shit now? I mean, you could have done anything. Anything, but no, because horror, we have to get rid of our source of light. Oh, kind of like this. Oh, now you can't see me. You probably can, but it's probably very vague and kind of creepy looking. As white as I am, I probably look like a ghost. Ah, there we go. That's better. Okay. Oh, after a few seconds, moon and stars above are no longer illuminate what you see. You are in pitch black, and the ladder still continues. Finally, your feet touch the ground. You are so distant from the forest that you can't see the entrance of the hole from where you are. You carefully get on your 2 feet. You can see nothing yet. Oh, turn on the phone light. The place where you are is made of concrete. There is a long corridor in front of you. It is narrow. This sounds like the opening to a horror game. About 1 meter wide. It is not very high. There are only a few centimeters between your head and the ceiling of the corridor. You smell a terrible odor. It's the mixture of feces and something you can't understand. There are 3 doorless holes along the concrete corridor, making 3 rooms to discover. Let's go to the second room. Always go down the middle. You are shocked to find a chained woman in this room. The chain is tied on her ankle. She looks in her 40s, too weak. Her bones are noticeable, and has pale skin with lots of scars. She is on her knees. She is naked. Her body is lightly hairy, except for her pubic area. It's quite hairy. Why the extra detail? We don't need to know this for this. That doesn't add anything to the story. This sounds like some pervert was writing this and just got too far with their imagination. Somebody needs to teach this person good story structure. They can't paint a good scenery, but they can sure as hell tell us about the pubic region. Oh shit, what fuck happened? Sorry about that, I have no idea what the fuck happened there. Oh, I think maybe my video was done rendering. Anyways, contrasting her hairy body, her head is shaved. She stinks, not only the smell of feces, but also looks like she wasn't washed for years. She screams as you point the light to her. Who are you? She doesn't answer your question, but yells with despair, "Help me! He keeps me here!" Try to save her. You crouch down to her tied foot. There is no way you can remove the bracelet from her ankle. You also notice that her pinky toe is missing. What happened to your toe? He made me eat it! Jesus Christ, this guy is a crazy motherfucker. You crouch down to her tied foot. There is no way you can remove the bracelet from her ankle. Let me try to find the key. You try to leave the room, but something you don't understand happens. At the exit of the room, you hit something that wasn't visible in front of you. Yes, you saw nothing in front of you, yet you hit something. You fall into the floor, and an invisible force carries you and repeatedly smashes your head to the wall. You hear the woman screaming as you black out. ... Anime silence. JRPG silence. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the concrete floor in pitch black darkness. By the way, let me just say that whenever they do that ... thing like that in like a JRPG or something, it always cracks me up because the only thing I can picture is like on the character just looks like the poker face meme, like it's like complete dumbfounded silence. I love it. Final Fantasy does that a lot. Anyways, by the smell, you understand that you are in the same place. Whoever is keeping you captive, he stripped you from all clothes. You are naked and cold. There is a gag on your mouth, so you can't shout and communicate with the woman. She might be gagged too. You stand up and try to walk away, but your ankle is tied with a chain. You can walk only in a chamber with 1 meter of radius. Your foot touches a metal bucket. It's probably where he expects you to defecate. Well, I mean, one would assume, logic 2 and 2, such. Unless you're using that stupid, what is that stupid fucking math that they try to teach kids now, this shit where it's like, how does 8 plus 5 equal 10? It fucking doesn't. Shut up. I don't care how you, like, take numbers away and add numbers to it. It's stupid. Math is already hard enough as it is. That shit is dumb. It shouldn't... Ugh. I have a pet peeve against that shit. So stupid I can't even remember the name. Common Core. Yeah, that stupid shit. It's so stupid. It's made up. It's dumb. Anyways, you lose all sense of time here. You wait for an unmeasurable time for something to happen. You are thirsty and hungry. Sometimes you hear your phone rings. It is in a different room. The piano melody is It's the Fear by Within Temptation. An ironic name for your situation. Yeah, well, that's a good one right there. They probably notice that you are missing and try to reach you, especially your parents. They must have become mad. Of course, you can't answer the call. Finally, you hear her footsteps. You hear your captor coming to your room. You are unable to see anything. He takes your gag off. Apparently, he has no problem with seeing in the pitch black. And you hear his voice. Drink. It belongs to an old man. A dominant, ordering voice. You feel the tip of a bucket on your lips. Who are you? I am your new master. You better behave well. You are mine now. Now, drink, or I won't give it to you again. Okay, well, we'll drink. It is water. It is water that he's offering, and you drink it. Not the best water you drank. It could be taken from the lake, but you have no other choice, it seems. After you drink enough, he puts the bucket on the ground. Now he brings something else to your lips. Eat. You are too hungry to refuse him. You allow him to put the thing in your mouth. Okay, this is starting to delve into the realm of fucking erotic fan fiction. I don't know if I like where this one's going. It's like, all the others were pretty good so far. I don't know what the shit this is. But we'll see. Anyways, it's meat, but raw. Yeah, I bet it is. You... God damn it. You would never eat raw meat except for sushi, but now you chew it slowly. It is rabbit, he says. You shallow the meat despite how it disgusts you. After you eat all he gives you, he puts the gag on your mouth and leaves the room without saying another word. After a while, he comes back as you are lying on the floor. Stand up, he orders you. So you stand. You get on your 2 feet clumsily. He grabs your body and you feel 2 sharp fangs on your neck. He starts draining your blood. And now you understand the true nature of your captor. He was a vampire! Blah, 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 blah. Yes, quite. You have no idea how long you have been a prisoner here. You are mostly alone in the room, doing nothing with a gag on your mouth. He occasionally comes back to feed you, and himself. Sometimes you hear loud sounds from the other room. He tortures the woman. She screams and begs him to stop, but he doesn't. You hear a whip hit the naked flesh of the woman, but for some reason he doesn't harm you, only the woman. You haven't seen anything for a long time. You have no idea what he looks like. Sometimes you hear sobbing, but it doesn't belong to the woman, to the captor. He cries loudly for some reason. Maybe he was turned into a vampire at some point, and he really... It might turn out that he doesn't want to do this. The vampire thing was a nice twist, by the way. Everything else about this fucking stupid story, in comparison, up to this point, it was awful. But it's picking up, and the vampire thing was a nice twist. So, someday or night, you can't figure out, he shows up and takes your gag off. I have done research about you, learned everything about you. He says your name, shocking you. We have some common points. We both like the dark. We are both outcasts, lonely souls in this world of darkness. I will make you an offer, only once, so make your decision wisely. I can make you an immortal like me. You will no longer be in chains. You will have life or unlife in the dark, like you have always wanted. Or you can stay as a mortal and wait for the day you will die here as my prisoner. Well, that sounds like an easy fucking choice. Live forever as a vampire or die a horrible, slow, painful death of starvation. Well, I mean, one is technically a fate worse than death, but at the same time, you get to be a motherfucking vampire. Like, I don't see a downside. Screw it. YOLO. That's, you only live forever. Okay. That's the vampire version. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so done. Oh, this is either the best or worst video I've ever made. I don't know. Very well, he says. Stand up. You stand up and allow your master to embrace you. You feel his fangs on your neck once again. But this time he doesn't stop. You feel your whole blood is getting drained. And soon you lose consciousness. I think we might have got screwed here. Oh, nope, we're good. You open your eyes. You find yourself lying in a wooden coffin, but this time you are able to see. There isn't any single light source in the concrete room, but you see your environment as if you are wearing night vision goggles. You are wearing your old clothes and also gloves, so you can't see your skin. You have lost your hair, it has shed. Your old hair is on the coffin's part where you put your head on. And you feel your face change too. But the most significant change is an unbearable thirst. But not for Walter. Welcome to a new start, my child. You hear his voice. You look around the room, but you can't see him. There are 2 coffins and a mirror in the room. They think that our kind can't be seen on the mirror. False. Take a look at yourself. You step outside the coffin and walk to the mirror. You are in terror with what you see in the mirror. You don't carry a human face anymore. Your skin has scales like a snake. What, really? Its color is a light gray, almost white. Your ears are long and have pointy tips. Your eyes are all red. You slowly open your mouth to see your sharp teeth. You scream, break down, and cry in despair. Then you feel his hand, claw to be exact, on your shoulder. He stands on your back. Damn. Now you are able to see his hand. It is scaled like your skin. Look at me, he orders. And you, for some reason, you can't disobey your master. You involuntarily look at the mirror to see the immortal entity behind you. His body is tall, naked, and has a humpback. His skin is almost white and scaled, but his face, it is the ugliest thing you have ever seen. It is the embodiment of evils, torture, murder, rape, and envy. Envy for everything that is pretty and fair. I will teach you everything I know. Wait, how the fuck do you put all of that into a physical manifestation? Really, I want to see this. Like, show me what that actually looks like. Because that would be... Actually, no, don't. On second thought, don't, because that sounds like Nightmare City. Probably scar you for life. You actually saw some shit like that. Never mind, moving on. Your new and only now parent says with a hideous smile, he's gonna teach us. And the end. This game has 3 endings. Yeah. Vampire, death, and not going down the hole in the first place. I guarantee it. Alright, so that was Evil Beneath the Ground. Oh my god. I really hope that the next 2 are a little bit better. That one was ridiculous. Like, it would have been better if it was presented better in the beginning, but Jesus Christ, what a rushed beginning. Like, it got better near the end, but what the fuck was that? And some of it was just odd. Very odd. But anyways, that'll be it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you possibly on another day, definitely at another time, and likely in another video. Okay, goodbye.